Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome to Live Village. It is so good to see everybody here today. Thank you so much for joining us. On behalf of myself, my name is Jonathan, or Coach Jonathan, as I'm called here. On behalf of myself, my wife, our founders, the mums of the village and the children of the village, we just want to say welcome to everybody. Can you just give yourselves a round of applause? We're so grateful for you to be here with us today. And we just really want to welcome you and trust that you feel really at home. I'm going to just set out a couple of house rules for us as we begin the gathering. But I also just want to welcome, we actually have people from far and wide who are gathering with us this afternoon. And not all of them are here in person, but just to acknowledge the people who are here with us in the room at the moment. So we have all of our visitors who have come to celebrate with us our 15-year anniversary of being Live Village, which is you. So we're so grateful to have you here. To our mums, to our children as well, welcome. It's so great to have you. And we also, this is a first for Live Village, we actually have an online streaming, a live stream that's going on now. So we have people from all around the world who are watching with us in real time. So we just want to also say welcome to you. It's great to have you with us. Even though you may be far, thank you for joining us and being close with us today. We really, really appreciate it. Just as we get into the gathering today, as I've said, we've come to celebrate. We've come to celebrate 15 years of miracles and transformation, and what just seemed like one man's dream has become so many people's reality and a place of real hope. And so we're going to celebrate today as much as possible. So I hope that you guys are ready to clap hands and to be able to cheer. There's going to be so much for us to celebrate this afternoon. Just in the meantime, if you do need the bathroom while proceedings are happening, ladies, please make sure we get this right. Ladies, if you can make your way to my right, your left, over on that side. Gents, if you can make your way over to my left and your right, then we shouldn't have any problems at all. But you'll be most welcome. We are going to have an interval and a break in a little bit, and so you'll also be able to use the restrooms at that point as well. Maybe just to kick us off, I've been here on the village now almost 14 years, and really loved every moment that I've been here. And I just thought it would be really right for us to take a moment and just consider really what has happened over the last 15 years since the first mums and children moved onto the village. You might not all be familiar with this, but Live Village actually hasn't always looked like this. This farm didn't always look like this. It actually used to be a chicken farm. And really when Mkulu and Gogo Smith, when they were given the vision in 1997 from God, they were given a vision to be able to create a place where children would come to know that they have a Father in heaven who loves them, to create jobs for the rural communities so they can feed and sustain their families. And when the government asks, why does this work? We would be able to point them to the cross. And so what was just a possibility, what was just a pipe dream, what was just something that was placed in the heart of one man and one woman who agreed, God, if this is what you're asking us to do, then we're just gonna walk this out in faith. We don't know what we need to do. We don't know how to do everything, but we trust that you are going to take us where it is that you are leading us. And today, 15 years later, with almost 200 children with us on the village now, over 44 foster mothers, and over 80 children who have been released either in higher education or who are in employment or have been reunited with their families, this dream has become a reality, and we get to be the people today who sit here and celebrate all of the incredible things that God has done. And I just want to encourage you that your story, you are sitting here today, your story is a part of this story. But this story is something that is, I think it's bigger than just what's happening in this place. It's becoming something, it's representing something to this nation about what is possible when people come together, they collaborate, they share their lives together, and they work together to be able to cover those who have been uncovered in our society, to be able to look after those who are most vulnerable. And so we want to say thank you. Thank you for your partnership. Thank you for coming into collaboration with us. Thank you for working with us. This celebration is not just for the people of Live Village today. This celebration is for all of us to know that we've all played a part in transforming lives. Just a few moments ago, I was sending a message to one of our mentors. Her name is Lindy, and she runs something called Live to Run, which is our running club. And Lindy, you could find her running around this local community or in our sports trails, but you won't find her there today. See, Lindy and two of our staff members from Live to Run, two of our coaches, Coach Nuvoyo and Coach Cielo, they've actually flown to France to go and compete in an ultra trail marathon in a few weeks. Again, more lives that have been touched by the collaboration that has happened in this room. And so we're just so grateful to be able to welcome you here today. There's going to be so many amazing things in terms of the music that we're going to hear and the different things that are going to happen. But you'll notice behind me we have some very special guests. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the KZN Philharmonic Orchestra. And we're so grateful for their partnership. This is not the first time that they've visited and they've been with us. This is, I think, the third or fourth time. Some of them have been here on a number of occasions. And we're just so grateful. And so they're gonna kick us off with two items this afternoon. But I just want to ask, would you just give them a really, really round of applause, a really warm round of applause just to welcome them. Thank you so much. for those please. Thank you. If you've been to one of our live events before, you might have met the young lady behind me. Her name is Sneh, and she joined the village in 2019, matriculated in 2023, and she's going to be singing an item for us. But as it's the first one with a singing item, I think we're really going to need to encourage her and really get behind her. So can we just give it up for Sneh, please?
I'm trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand, will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of a thousand spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, will never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, will never be enough for me. Never,
I don't know if I'm the only one. Woo! Wow. I have with me a young man here by the name of Muzi Gwai, and Muzi was one of the first children to move on to the village. Can you just give him a big welcome here? And just after Muzi, there's going to be another one of our, they call themselves the founding children of the village because they were the first ones here. So Muzi is going to do an item, and then he's going to be followed also by Justin Zulu. So please enjoy.
2, 1, 2. And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain, my friend. I'll say it clear, and I'll state my case, of which I am certain. I've lived a life that's full. I travel each and every highway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. And regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, and I saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course and each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. And yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and I spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my way. I've laughed and cried, I've had my fill, my share of losing, and now, as tears subside, yes, I find it all so amusing to think that I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way, oh no, not me, I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got if not himself? Then he has enough to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. And yes, it was mine. It was my way. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. My way, Frank Sinatra.
All right. So the young men were going to introduce themselves, but in true village fashion, they still need us. They might think they don't need us, but they still need us. Everybody, this is Justin Zulu. You want to give him a welcome? You can get yourself ready. So Justin is studying up in Pretoria and is doing lots of gigs on the side and worked really hard. Managed to get himself a car. Well done, Justin. And yeah, he's been passionate about music. I think you would have, if you were around the village 2013, 2014, 2015, and you were walking around this hall, you would have heard guitars being strummed, and it would have been Justin and it would have been Muzi sitting on the back of the hill teaching themselves to play instruments. So ladies and gents, let's give it up for Justin Zulu.
Trees of green, red roses too, I'll watch them bloom for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies blue and clouds of white, the bright day and the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, and also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. Your babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn so much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, and also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn so much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
All right, we are so grateful for what we're hearing so far, and I'm welcoming to the stage with me Sane Dube. Virginia's also here, and also can we welcome up the Live Choir. In 2016, if you make your way during the break, you'll see there's a timeline of things that have gone on in the village. In 2016, there was a group of us who embarked on quite a long journey. For quite a long time, we took a group of children on a choir tour in the UK and to Dubai for 10 weeks. The truth of the matter is that the children really struggled in the first week, adapting to the climate, adapting to everything that was happening in the UK. And then the children were great for the rest of the tour. It was the adults that fell apart for the rest of the 10 weeks. But we're just here to celebrate again with the Live Choir. So could you just give them another really warm welcome?
Pata Pata is the name of the dance. We go down like Joburg did. Hey, everybody starts to move when they start to hear the Pata Pata. Hey, Sakuga Sati, Sakuga Sati, Sakuga Sati, Sakuga Sati. Hiyo mama, 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 hiyo mama.
Well done. Let's give it up for the Live Choir again. And for Virginia, who was the choir director for the second song. Well done, Virginia. And of course, to Sane Dube, let's say thank you again to her. I think you would all agree it's such an amazing partnership to have when the Philharmonic Orchestra are playing in the background, and they are going to play two more songs for us now, and then that will be the end of their part in this gathering today. So I just wanted to ask, could we just give it up one more time for the KZN Philharmonic Orchestra as a big thank you to them. Bless you guys, thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Let's try that again. Good afternoon, everybody. That's so much better. So we have come to the end of our program, and just from our side, the KwaZulu-Natal Philharmonic Orchestra, we want to thank Live Village for this partnership. It's an honor for us to share the stage with you and to allow a platform for these very talented singers. From my side, an incredible job to the choir mistress and the choir and all of the wonderful vocalists. It's been a real pleasure. Just for context, we came here an hour before to quickly rehearse the songs with the singers, and that was the product. So we've chosen a much more relaxed, calm program, not as much classical music as you will have picked up, but we will end for the classical fans. I'm hoping that, yes, good. We're going to end with a short finale from the William Tell Overture, which you will recognize, I'm sure, and thereafter we will take our leave. Thank you once again.
I think everybody would agree that was absolutely incredible. And just once again to you all, we want to say thank you so much. We're going to be taking a tea break in just a moment. Just to our friends who are joining us online, just to say thank you. We're going to take a 20-minute break from here. It's quite interesting. I'm getting pictures from some of our children who are living off the village, sending me pictures of myself on a screen. Thank you, I feel very famous. Please, no more pictures, it's also a little bit embarrassing. But to those of you online, you can rejoin us again in 20 minutes' time. That'd be great. And then for those of us who are here...
I came to Live when I was 6 years old, and Live has been like a home to me. And as I grew up with my mother, Mam Nala, it actually felt like a home, and yeah, a place where I could say it's warm and the family, loving family, and all that.
When it was first time I was coming, I was not here, I was at the clinic. And then there is a call coming. Ma, you must make quick because now the social worker are coming with you kids, Anel. I'm laughing because that day I was laughing. If you spoke to them, they said they're standing up and then said, yes, ma, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. And they told them, no, guys, there is no ma'am here. Mom, call Mom Jabo.
I didn't know any basketball because I used to play soccer from the age of 2. Liv didn't know any soccer. Then at the age of 9, I started playing basketball with this one coach that was so strict. So I grew in basketball. At the age of 14, I did my first trials for KZN. I made it to the KZN team. I carried on until now, and basketball has brought me new friends, made new families, and opened a lot of opportunities. Basketball also opened doors for me to go to America just for a week, I think. Came back from America, and now everyone was surprised, and now my young brothers and sisters are also playing basketball because they also said they want to go to America. And I think I will never let go of basketball. I love it so much, yeah. After my matric year, the leaders of Live really looked out for me. They really reached out to schools because I told them I wanted to be a coach. I wanted to do sports science, something like that. I had to choose Northwood because basketball is high there and the levels of there are super top notch and everything. Because I also wanted to be part of something great. So now I'm coaching under 14 Cs. When you're a coach for under 14s, you're not just a coach. You're a coach, you're a dad, you're a doctor, you're a therapist, a mentor, yucky, everything, because they always complain, they always say this and that. And one of the kids actually told me that, Coach, one day I want to just be like you. And I was like, oh wow. And I asked him why, and he said, Coach, you just you can speak to people, you don't shout, you don't do anything, and you know basketball. So I also want to know basketball. And I was like, bro, if you want to know basketball, we have to wake up every day at 4 o'clock. If you want to be good at basketball, you have to sacrifice spending time with your friends sometimes. So I wanted to cry, but not in front of them because they'll make jokes, but then they actually made me happy. They actually made me realize that I can be a good coach, a good leader, and influencer or mentor to some people. Yeah.
Chasing a high line.
trying to satisfy my soul. All the lies I believed in left me crying like the rain. Then I saw lightning from heaven, and I've never been the same.
I'm gonna climb a mountain. I'm gonna shout about it. I am a child of love. I found a world of freedom. I found a friend in Jesus. I am a child of love. I felt the sting of the fire, but I saw you in the flames. Just when I thought it was over, you broke me out of the flames. I'm gonna climb a mountain. I'm gonna shout about it. I am a child of love. I found a world of freedom. I found a friend in Jesus. I am a child of love. Nothing can change the way you love me. Nothing can change the way I belong to you. Yes, I do. Nothing can separate. Nothing can change the way you love me. Nothing can change the way I belong to you. Yes, I do. Nothing can separate.
Live Village, situated in Durban, South Africa, exists to glorify God by serving the vulnerable children of South Africa. And we do this by rescuing a child, restoring a life, raising a leader, and releasing a star. But not only are we a children's village, we also exist to create jobs for the local community so that they can sustain their families.
When I was still young, I used to love fashion. It was my dream. And to raise my children different. I started to work with Kirita 2014. We was working at Leaf Factory. We were training there. When I started at Leaf, I lived in a house called Mjondolo. The house built with stick and mud. Then until 2020, COVID. Since then, I was started to buy some blocks. I could buy some sand, soil to make the house. It was my dream to have a nice home. The Live Creative is our blessing.
I love being part of this team, and I love seeing what the Lord is doing in Live Creative. Not only is He bringing dignity and worth back to the women that we work with, but also he is providing all the clients, he is bringing in all the fabrics, and we just love seeing his hand over what we are doing. So when you are holding your Live Creative product, it is so much more than just a cosmetic bag. It has helped us to restore dignity and worth to women in our community. It has helped us to upcycle fabrics and to reduce waste, and it's also helped us to raise money for the work that Live Village is doing. So like we say here, together we can restore many lives. If you would like more information on how to purchase our products or partner with us, please visit our website or follow us on social media.
My name is Ngubeko Sphamandla Sibongisakhe Sibiya, and I am 17 years old. I feel like I've been raised with care, love, and support. The siblings that are in my family, it is Bongani, Alwande, Banele. I've got a sister, which is Tandeka, and then I've got mom. So I came with my mom to the village, and then she passed on, and that was really like the bad thing that's ever happened to me. But with the love and support of the village, they really taught me that there's life. They said, you're part of the family, just come and stay with us and stay long. As I am living in this space, I am free and I am me. The Ngubeko that is being released to the world is energetic and fearless, ready to tackle life and takes risks and to make the world a better place. It's a feeling that I can't explain.
It feels like home.
I see you and you see me. The beauty lies in our diversity. So raise our flag and raise it high. So raise it high. It was in us all along. Who we are, where we come from. Every nation, tribe, and tongue will sing again. We're there, we're breathing in the beauty of our land. With one sound, we're moving to the rhythm of this crowd. It sounds like home. Hey, Kaya, let's
My name is Ngubeko Sphamandla Sibongisakhe Sibiya, and I am from Live Village.
My name is PJ, or Peter Jan. I recently joined the Live team beginning of February, and we are sitting in a bus that we didn't have more than a week ago. But I want to share the story about this bus, which is really cool how God just in the day-to-day, God is also in that. And it's so cool to see how He provides here at Live and how God is just at work in the day-to-day. Some might know, but we had 2 vehicles hijacked in the past 3 to 4 months, which is obviously a massive challenge. We rely on our vehicles to take the kids around, and there's a lot that happens. We need to pick up stuff, moms need to go places, kids need to go places, the school has trips. So without 2 vehicles, we were under quite a lot of pressure, and it's just frustrating to work like that with vehicles being gone. I was here 1 week, and then we got a phone call saying one vehicle was just hijacked, which is quite scary and crazy. You always hear the stories, but you don't think it'll happen to us. We had a meeting with Carita, and she just also really frustrated and just said that guys, we need to trust God, and she feels like we need to trust God for a 22-seater bus for the village, because a 22-seater isn't something that's maybe stolen that regularly. While we were speaking, as Carita sharing this, one of my friends, just his name come into my head, and I'm like, I need to find this guy because I have a big transport company, and I know in last year he chatted to me before I even knew I was coming to Live. He chatted to me and said, but he really wants to partner with Live in a way, and they want to partner with an organization that they know loves God, and that will use the money wisely. So I found this friend of mine after the meeting as I'm walking home for lunch, and I tell him the story. I'm like, listen, our vehicle was hijacked, doesn't have contacts that can give us a vehicle at a good price, because I know with a transport company they have contacts with some of the big car dealerships in South Africa. And he's like, he'll find out, he'll chat to some guys, and then he'll maybe phone me the next day to see if something like that's possible. So I don't think much of it. We have lunch. I get a phone call from this guy 10 minutes later, and he's like, chances are good that we can get you a bus, and it'll be in a week's time. And that's like 30 minutes, 40 minutes after our discussion about the vehicle that was stolen, which is just like, it's too strange to be a coincidence. So, but he said, okay, he'll just confirm and then get back to me tomorrow. So I decided I don't want to tell anyone about this, because maybe it doesn't work out or something doesn't happen. So the next morning we have prayer as a team. We're praying at the end of the meeting. So somewhere in between I feel my phone's vibrating, but I just leave it. We continue in prayer, and at the end of the prayer, Jono leads us and he says, guys, we really need to trust God. Let's ask God for a 22-seater bus for the village. And the last 5 minutes or so in prayer, we just all stand together and say, God, would you provide for us? We really believe that this is what the village needs. And after the time of prayer, check my phone, and it was my friend who phoned me. I phoned him after the meeting. He's like, listen, we are getting you a bus. The bus will be here next week. So we get a bus within a week's time. It's just crazy. Just such a cool story of how God works in crazy ways. Something to remember. To me, it's also just so encouraging. I was at Live for like a week. It's a big change in our lives. There's a lot happening, and then this happens, and like I didn't really do anything in this. I was just a part of the story. But it's just encouraging how God also used that to encourage us to be like, listen, you're not here by chance. He put you where you need to be. So, just encouraged me, something that I can always hold on to, and to remember how God, how He works, and that we're supposed to be here.
Feel
start in just a moment. If we can come take our seats, please.
Traces left in time, fevers born in the dark, leaving a permanent mark.
Amazing, thank you so much. Let's take our seats and we're going to make a start in just a moment. Thank you so much. All right, welcome back everybody, and welcome back to those who are joining us online as well. I trust that everybody in the room was enjoying the refreshments. It seems like there was a lot, so trust that you are still enjoying the refreshments. Are you enjoying the refreshments? Wonderful. They were actually prepared and made at our Live stores that we have in Glenore and also on Florida Road. So if you want more of that, you're really welcome. You can make your way to one of the Live stores and the food is available there. So thank you also to the team that prepared it. Can we just give a hand to the team that have prepared up at the top for us there? Thank you so much, everybody. All right, fantastic. Well, as we mentioned before, we're going to continue with the program, and we've got Muzi here and Justin. They're back again, and they're going to take on a couple of items for us, and then just after that we're going to hear from one of our very own Live mums. All right, so can we just give Muzi and Justin a welcome back to the stage, please? Thank you.
1, 2, check. Can I please get more guitar, Mr. G? All right, ladies and gents, we'd like to say hello to all of you. My name is Muzi. This is my friend Justin.
Hello, everyone.
We were one of the first kids here on the village. We graduated in 2018, and we both came here in 2011. So it's so beautiful to see everyone here. We appreciate all of you donors. You've changed our lives, and thank you very much. So here's a couple of songs. We're going to be doing a couple of songs for you guys. Hope you enjoy them. This one is called Just the Two of Us. Fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometimes, I want to spend some time with you. Just the two of us, we can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us, just the two of us. We're building castles in the sky, just the two of us, and you and
I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through. Make those rainbows in my mind when I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you. Just the two of us, we can make it if we try. sky, just the two of us, just the two of us, just the two of us. We're building castles in the sky, just the two of us, you and I. Oh, la da 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 da.
And I hear the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometimes, I want to spend some time with you, and just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us, just the two of us, just the two of us. We're building castles in the sky, just the two of us, and you and I. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Found a love for me, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. And I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Oh, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me, 'cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time, and darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it, darling. You look perfect tonight. Oh. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know, and she shares my dreams. I hope that someday we'll share a home. I found a love carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. I have faith in what I see. Now I know I have met an angel in person, and she looks perfect tonight. Oh. Thank you. One, two. Thank you guys so much. This next song is an original song, so we want to get you guys involved for this one. We're going to teach you guys a part of the song, and then whenever you hear this part, please feel free to sing along. Okay, so it goes like this. So it goes like this. This is the part you guys are going to sing. Helele mama, helele mama, iyo 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 iyo, iyo 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 iyo, helele mama, helele mama, iyo 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 iyo, iyo 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 iyo. Okay, we'll do one more time. Last time. 1, 2, 3, go. Helele mama, helele mama. Iyo, 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 helele mama, beautiful, helele mama, iyo, 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 that's beautiful.
Oh, dilindelingo mayoko, boingo mayoko. Oh, abu dada wabuyu mamiyo. Oh, setula lengo manusi sitina sati isi pagapa sase Africa underneath the African skies lies a beautiful sound, and we'll sing it loud. And it goes like this. Everybody. My Africa, ego. Oh, that's ego, my only, lo ego, my only. Oh, Satan, that go, Masaja, Batina, Bati, Kosi Paga Paga, Sase Africa, underneath the African skies lies a beautiful sound, and we'll sing it loud. And he goes like this. Yelele mama, yo yo yo, yo 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 yo, yelele mama, yo yo yo, yo 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 yo, yelele mama, yo yo yo, yo 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 yo, yelele mama, yo yo yo. We'll do one more time, last time. Helele mama, yo 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 yo, yo 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 yo, helele mama,
Elele mama, iyo, 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 iyo. Iyo, 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 iyo. Thank you.
Fantastic. Well done, gents. Yeah, let's give it up for them one more time, please. Well done, well done. I think, if I'm right, the first song that they wrote was called Love, Precious Love. Do you remember that, Justin? Was that your first song? Love, Precious Love. It was 15 years ago. Maybe he doesn't remember. But that was so special. And as I mentioned, we're gonna hear from now one of our mums. This is Mum Nonku. Do you want to come and join me? Can we give it up for her? She's understandably a little bit nervous. No, you're going to use this one. So yeah, let's get behind Mum as she just shares a thank you on behalf of all of our Live mums. And so here she is, Mum Nonku.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of our mothers and also children, I would love to say thank you to our donors. Thank you for your generosity, your support, and believing in us. As 2 Corinthians 9:7 says, God loves a cheerful giver. We have truly seen that in you. Because of your giving, our village is growing. We can serve our community better. We pray Numbers 6:24-26 over you. The Lord bless you, keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May God bless you and your family. Thank you.
Well done. The problem when you do so well with something like that is you might have to do another opportunity like this again, Ma. So sorry, you did so good. I'm also just going to welcome now one of our girls. This is Tabile. Can we just welcome up Tabile? There we go. She's also just going to share a thank you on behalf of the children of the village.
Thank you, Coach. Good morning and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tabile and I'll be doing the votes of thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, our dear friends of Live Village, today we gather with hearts full of gratitude. For the past 15 years, you have been standing with us. Through your prayers, your financial support, your time, and your resources. Your act of generosity has helped create a home where hope is restored and futures are rebuilt. To every donor near and far, thank you for believing in the vision of Live. Your sacrifices have ensured that every Live child has been nurtured, educated, and loved. You have not only given money, but you have given dignity, opportunity, and the gift of family. Thank you. To everyone who worked incredibly hard to make this event happen today, the planning, the coordination, the care in every detail, thank you. To our village leaders, Kajona and Miss Kerita, who have given their lives to raise these children, you carry the weight of responsibility with grace, and you have poured yourselves out to ensure that each child knows that they are loved and valued. Your leadership has been a calling, a ministry, and a living testimony of God's faithfulness. Thank you. To our founders, Baba and Gogo Smith, who are trusted in God to fulfill his plan, you saw beyond the challenges, you saw beyond the obstacles, and believed that he would raise a generation of leaders from most vulnerable. Your obedience to his vision has given us this village, this family, and this legacy. Thank you. As we look back on 15 years, we see God's hand in every step. We look forward We know that with your continued prayers, support, and faith, the village would continue to rescue, restore, raise, and release stars. May God bless each of you abundantly for the love you have sown into this village. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Karita. I am the amazing wife of Jonathan. And I just want to say thank you so much for being here. It feels like such a privilege to host all of you. Thank you for taking the time to come here. And there's one thing that we want to do that is so important because yes, 15 years ago, this village started, but it actually started in 1997 with a vision that God gave to a couple, and that for many years they've stewarded so well in faithfulness and endurance. And so we really want to take a moment to honor our founders, and we have a gift for them. Can I ask a Kuchle? Can you bring me the gift? While she comes ahead, ladies and gentlemen, I've had a privilege of having a front row seat to see Titchin Jones steward this village so beautifully and his vision so beautifully. And I want us all to stand to our feet as we honor the founders of Live Village for their faithful years of serving us. One of the things we know they love is color. Look at our logo. So as a village, and a special thanks to Karen, we have painted you something. So we all see it on your cards, but it's a beautiful illustration. And we also want to honor their families because you stand here behind them as well. Can we just give them a big round of applause again?
As it's Women's Month, I get to speak. We've got to grab these opportunities. Just imagine in 1997 when your husband comes home from a mission trip and he says, God says we must build a village for orphan children. We had 4 teenagers and all hell was breaking loose in our home, and he wants to build a village for children. I said, you've lost your mind. And here we are today. And I stand next to this amazing, handsome man. That I get to call my husband. I mean, look at his outfit. I want to tell you something about this outfit. At the age of 75, he says again, God said. You know, if somebody says God says, you better run for the hills because you can't argue. And he says, God says, we must start a clothing company called Orphan Clothing Company, OCC. So he's dressed in Orphan Clothing Company from head to toe. I had been in the clothing industry for 25 years, and I went like this. Count me out. Anyone sitting here has been in the clothing industry will understand. And he carried it through. And now they've got an online store and a physical store at our Florida store, and everybody's buying OCC clothing. So you too can look like this. But as I think back over the years, I want one person to stand up. Neil McLeod, will you please stand up? This man joined our board 15 years ago. In fact, I think it was longer, before we even built the village. And you've journeyed right through with us. And we want to honor you today. They say that board members should only stay for 2 years, but we wouldn't let you leave. Every year, he thinks it's his last, and we say, no, you can't leave. Thank you for staying with us the whole journey and beyond. Thank you. Somebody else I want to honor. Jill Vandenberg, will you please stand up? This lady has prayed for us and all of you, children, everybody, for the whole long haul, with so many others. But Jill, I remember the day that when Titch had said we've got to have a banquet at the ICC, I thought he'd lost his mind. And I came to you and other ladies and I said, we have to start praying. And the first thing you said to me, God says, I said, that doesn't look good. What does he mean? And you said, God says, don't ever take the glory. Thank you for praying for us all this time. I can remember the very first house that was built in Cluster 6. We planted the Word of God into the very foundations of the red house in Cluster 6. All of you kids, that's what happened on the village. Thank you, Jill. I remember saying to the Lord when Titch said we must build the village, I said, God, you know, I don't even like little children. But I'm very good with the older ones, and I love being a gogo, and I do love every single one of you. So thank you.
I'm not going to be long, but I just want to thank every single person here for being here today, but for your amazing generosity, your prayers, and your support over the years. I want to thank every mum. This village can't survive without the mothers, and I just want to say thank you. Mums, from the bottom of my heart. To every child, it's amazing when you see them come on, you think there's no hope for these children. But we've had the privilege of seeing them and seeing God transform these lives as you saw these children performing tonight. To the staff, to John and Karita, it's amazing how God brings people, and when you pass the baton and he tells you to pass it, how it just goes to another level. And Jonathan and Karita have been the most incredible young couple who have given everything to serve the children of this nation. And not many of you know, but Jono, when we came onto the village, we had Elliot and Dolly Sunjika here. And when they said their season was up, we were all shattered. And we were praying for another couple to come onto the village. Because when we bought the farm, Joni said, don't ever tell me to come and live on this farm. I said, no, it'll never happen. But as I was praying, I felt God say, stop praying now. You and Joan have to go and live on the village. So I said to Joni, I believe God is calling us to the village. She said, no, that's fine. She'll pack my bags and come and visit me on weekends. and she meant it. But we came to the village, and there was only Elliot and Jolly, Sunjika, the mums and the children, nobody else on the village. And this young man from Liverpool he was a young boy then, was living with us. He'd come to serve for a year. So we had to tell Jonah very nicely. He had a beautiful sea view right on the beach. He said, Jonah, we're leaving. We're going to the village. And there's no person that has earned the right and the respect of people more than Jono and Karita. And he came here with Freddie and Mum Bongi. And he was the first child, him and Freddie, to live on the village, because him and Freddie stayed with Mum Bongi on the village. And so, Jono and Karita, we love and appreciate you. And it's the greatest privilege to walk this journey with you. And then lastly, you know, South Africa is known for many wonderful things. And I think we all think about the World Cup and the rugby side at the moment. But one thing we haven't been very good is looking after our children. And South Africa had a reputation where the abuse of women and children is greater in this nation than 99% of the nations around the world. But through people like yourselves, and especially the staff that have laid down their lives to serve the children and the mothers of this nation, I truly believe, and I will die believing, South Africa was known as the country with the greatest abuse of women and children. God has said to me that if we lay down our lives and serve the children of this nation, South Africa will become known as the country that look after their children to the glory of Jesus Christ. It's only possible in Christ and Him alone. And so I just want to say thank you for your support. He uses people. But if we can do it, we can build many villages. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. We're hoping to start the village in Lanseria very shortly, going into the new year. And I believe that South Africa will become known as the country that look after their children to the glory of Jesus Christ. Thank you, and God bless you.
There were two things that God showed me right in the beginning. He said, live is like a train. People are going to get on and off, and some will be there for the long journey. And we've seen it time and time again. And the other thing is that live is like a puzzle. But God's puzzle, we like to box puzzles in, but God's puzzle starts at the center where He is. And then He just adds the puzzle pieces. And He just continues to add the puzzle pieces because He picks the team. And each one of you is a unique individual puzzle of God's live puzzle. I want you to receive that and dare to imagine the place and the role that you take place, every single one of you, and that's you, the children and the mothers as well. You are all a piece of the live puzzle. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
I think I just want to agree with Tish and Joan that we just want to say thank you. Thank you for believing in our children. Thank you for believing in our mothers. Thank you for believing in us as staff, and thank you for believing in this vision. And I know we've got a tagline that says, together we can, but we really believe together we can. It is all of us together that can change this nation and change this world. And to just on behalf of us as a village, we have a small gift for you on your table. You will see there's a little booklet, there's a pen, and then the rusks. We as a community baked it freshly for you. We love rusks on the village. And then, as you heard, that the food was provided by our amazing stores. We've got one in Florida, Glenore, and Salt Rock. And to bless you and for you to go and visit the stores, we've given you a voucher where you can get 15% off. So please go and visit the cafe, grab a nice, the carrot cake is unbelievable. So please go try the carrot cake. And then all of us know so many people, and all of us in so many circles of life. And we want to just ask that you take this one home with you, this pamphlet. And if you know someone who's got a heart to change this nation, got the same vision as what we are doing here, go and share what Liv is doing. There's a QR code that you can scan to read more about our partnership. We believe if everybody gives a little bit, all of that together will help sustain the work that we are doing. So we just want to say thank you on behalf of the village. And we got one last item for you. So I'm going to ask the choir to please come up. They are going to close for us our 15-year celebration with 2 songs. But thank you again for coming. Please don't forget, we've got our Live Creative store open. We've got our vegetable sales, fresh from the farm, all organic. And then we've got labels there as well. And if you want to look like Titch, he's got some clothes here as well to sell. So we are going to expect everything to sell out. But bless you all for coming along the way. We're deeply grateful. Please know that you are always welcome here. If you want to come back and bring your company to come and see, have a coffee, please do. You are always so welcome. And afterwards, if you've not seen the village, you want to see some of the things that we are doing, we will be doing tours. But bless you all. Thank you so much for coming.
Face that fire, it won't bring me door. God's got my back, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. I wanna walk like Moses, rock through the waves. One day I'll see the promised land, no longer slave. Though the fear is talking, no, he can't take out my faith.
I'm gonna praise, I praise the mountain, moving body, raise and break of chains. Gonna praise, I'm gonna praise, I praise the heaven, seated, undefeated, highest of names. That's who I praise, hey, that's who I praise, that's who I praise.
I wanna give like Mary, I wanna break my vase, I wanna sleep like Daniel, even in the lion's den.
I'm gonna get that promise, just like Jericho. Yeah, I know how to make it fall. I'm gonna praise, I praise the mountain, moving body, raise and breaker of chains. Gonna praise, I'm gonna praise, I praise the heaven, seated, undefeated, highest of names. That's who I praise, yeah, I praise the God who's proven he can do impossible things. That's who I praise, yeah, that's who I praise, that's who I praise. He is the Lion of Judah, he is the Lamb that was slain, the only one who's worthy, worthy, worthy of all of his names. That's who I praise. He is the risen Messiah. He is the Ancient of Days. The only one who's worthy, worthy, worthy of all of his names. That's who I praise. So I'm gonna praise. I praise the mountain, moving body, raise and break the chains. Gonna praise. I'm gonna praise. I praise the heaven, seated, undefeated, highest of names. That's who I praise. Hey, I praise the God who's proven he can do impossible things. That's who I praise. Hey, that's who I praise. That's who I praise.
That's who I praise. That's who I praise.
I wanna love like Jesus, that kind of grace. I wanna live like I got no more precious time to waste. I'm gonna give him glory with all my days, 'cause there's no greater, stronger, higher than me.
That's who I praise.
I'm about to have a good day. No matter what they say, the sun is shining down on me. Birds are singing praise. I'm about to have a good day. In every single way. Ooh, the God who made the universe knows me by my name, so it's a good day. I'm walking through the neighborhood, living in the presence of what I should have done. I remember back when I was always around. Now I'm standing up, looking what my father done. Saying all things new, gray skies blue. Hear the chest saying, won't he do it? I know he's got my back. That's why I'm singing that. I'm about to have a good day. No matter what they say. The sun is shining down on me. Birds are singing praise. I'm about to have a good day. In every single way. Ooh, the God who made the universe knows me by my name, so it's a good day. It's a good day. No, it's great. Everything I prayed for didn't come in late. I got all I need and I didn't have to wait. Ask me if you love me, you didn't hesitate. Telling all things new, gray skies blue. Hear the chest saying, won't he do it? Oh, he's got my back. That's why I'm singing that. I'm about to have a good day. No matter what they say. The sun is shining down on me. Birds are singing praise. I'm about to have a good day. In every single way. Ooh, the God who made the universe knows me by my name, so it's a good day. It's a good day. No, it's good. Everything I pray for, I got all I need and I don't have to wait. Ask me if you love me, you didn't hesitate. Taking all things, gray skies blue. Hear the chest saying, won't he do it? Oh, he's got my back. That's why I'm singing that. I'm about to have a good day. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Well done. Let's keep giving them a round of applause as they leave the stage. We're gonna close the gathering in just a moment, but just to maybe just think a little bit ahead. I think we've celebrated so much about rescue and restore, raising up and releasing, and you've even heard that I was rescued, I was restored in Cluster 12 with one of the mums and another one of the volunteers. But let's just think about for a moment, after 15 years, what now is possible? If we continue to work together, where could we take this? Where could God take this? And that's really the invitation that we just want to continue for us to dream. One of the things I love about being around Gogo Smith is that she will always say things like this: just imagine. And if we continue to just imagine with God and just think with God, then nothing is impossible in this country. And so we just want to again just honor you all and say thank you so much. I wonder what testimonies we will have in 15 years from now. I wonder what other children will be able to stand here and give testimony through creative arts and different ways, shapes, and forms, that you would be able to tell your story and talk about how God has changed your life through this beautiful thing that we call Live, but ultimately through the love of God and through the church that comes around, and so many friends and family that come around us from near and far. And so let's think about the next 15 years. Let's think that nothing is impossible with God, and that we could have an absolutely spectacular continued celebration in this country of what God could do for those most vulnerable and for those who have been uncovered in society. Can I get an amen on that? Amen. Wonderful. I think there's one other thing that is going to happen. Would you like to announce this? It is your announcement to make. It's not mine.
Sorry, I just... We've done some crazy things in our lives, and I thank God for Joni, who's trusted me in this. And with this clothing business, everybody said, you're crazy, you're off your head. But it was so clear for me, and I can just tell you the story. I took my grandchildren to see the Adidas store. The Lord had told me 7 or 8 months ago to start a clothing company. And when Joni said to me, count me out, I thought, well, she knows the clothing game. If she says count me out, then I must also count myself out. But I went to the Adidas store with my grandchildren from Cape Town, and I saw freedom of movement on the other side of the aisle at Gateway. Coming back, we spent about an hour in the store, and coming back, I looked up and freedom of movement had gone. And there was Orphan Clothing Company in the same print as freedom of movement. And I felt God say to me, oh, is that clothing business a bit difficult for you to do? Should I find somebody else to do it? And I had to get on my knees, and I repented there and then. And I said, Lord, I'll try and do it. And now we've got a factory in North Coast Road, and all these clothes are made in the factory. We've got young guys. Lusanda grew up in our safe home in Amaoti. These are young guys. That are now making these clothes. You cannot believe the quality of clothes they're making. And you know, it's difficult when you have these visions and then people think you're mad, and then you want to put, you know, the dream is that Liv would own this company. But with people like Neil McLeod on the board, it's impossible. Because he only wants to look after the village. And if I give them some more debt to look after, he's going to tell me I'm mad. So we've kept it in our own name. The company's been registered here and in America, the UK and Europe. And we really trust in God that this is going to go worldwide. But it's always the dream that Liv is going to own this business. And we're not going to just have 6 or 7 children. It's going to have a factory where we have designers. These clothes have been designed, the patterns have been cut by these guys in the factory. It's incredible. We'd love you to come and see what we're doing. So we said that we'd give 20% of our turnover to Liv, just to show that it's genuine and real, because so many people say they're looking for a cause to look after. And so we've just been going over a year now, so it's taken a long time to produce the first garments. But with the last financials, we had done just on R1 million. Where are those children? No. We'd done R1 million worth, so I just thought it would be appropriate today for Lusanda to give this check to the children, and hopefully as the business grows that they would start to be in this, designing and making clothes themselves. So this, I thought would be appropriate to give this check to the village today, Karita. Karita didn't know anything about it, but this is what we've decided, and we give it. So thanks so much again for your support, and maybe you can try a cap or a t-shirt or a jacket. And then maybe this check will be a bit bigger this time next year. So thank you, and God bless you. Okay, boy. Just take...
All right. Wonderful. Well, our final thanks and our departing from here. So just first of all, to those who joined us online from around the world, we're so grateful for you. Thank you from tuning in from different parts of the world and for being with us today. And your lives have also deeply impacted ours, and we're grateful to God that ours have also deeply impacted yours, and we remain family even if we are afar. So thank you so much for tuning in. God bless you guys, and we'll hopefully see you on the village soon. And then to those of us who are here in the room, just again, just to say thank you. It's Friday afternoon. The weather hasn't been the greatest this week. I'm sure we're all looking and thinking, oh my goodness, what's going to happen? But you did. You came out and you continue to gather with us and you continue to support us. And I think just on behalf of Karita and myself and just the team here, our determination is that what God started in the spirit, that it wouldn't end in the flesh, and that we will keep running with this gospel. We will keep running with this good news. We will continue to serve. We'll continue to love the mums, children, all of our staff here to the glory of God, so that South Africa's name would be redeemed in terms of how we choose to look after people, how we choose to love, and how we choose to cover those who have been uncovered. And so until next time, we just want to say thank you. We love you. We're so grateful. If you do want a tour, it's only going to be a 30-minute tour. I'm not taking it. That would be at least an hour. You can find your way to my amazing wife, self-proclaimed amazing wife, but I'm going to say that you are an amazing wife. I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. And so if you do want a tour from my amazing wife, you're very welcome to make your way over to her. But otherwise, safe travels home. God bless. Have a wonderful weekend. And we look forward to spending more time together in the future. Thank you so much. Bless you guys.
Sky